When you think of Squid Game, you imagine ordinary people fighting for survival, relying on wit, courage, and a bit of luck. But what if one of television's most powerful characters stepped into the arena? That's right, we're talking about Stranger Things' very own 11. Could she actually survive Squid Game Season 3, or would the brutal rules of the game take her down like anyone else? Let's break it down. The first game of Squid Game separates the quick thinkers from the careless. The massive robot doll scans for movement, eliminating anyone who twitches after red light. For most players, it's about staying calm under pressure. But 11? With her telekinetic powers, she wouldn't even need to sprint. She could literally freeze her own body in place with sheer concentration, preventing accidental movement. And if she wanted to take it further, she could manipulate the doll's sensors, shutting them down entirely. Result: 11 not only survives, she might cross the finish line first. Carving shapes out of delicate candy is all about precision and patience. Most players sweat buckets while trying not to break their shape. But 11 has an edge. She could use her powers to delicately fracture the candy along perfect lines without even touching it. Even if she got the umbrella, the hardest design, she could finish in seconds. The real question here wouldn't be whether she draws suspicion from other players who notice her uncanny success. Result: easy survival, but higher risk of exposure. Now here's where it gets complicated. Squid Game isn't just about physical survival, it's about emotional torment. Players are paired up and told to play marbles, only for the loser to be eliminated. 11, who deeply values friendship and family, would struggle here. Could she betray someone close to her to stay alive? She's shown in Stranger Things that she's willing to sacrifice herself for others. In this round, her compassion could actually put her at risk. Result: her greatest weakness, her heart, could cost her everything. Luck plays the biggest role here. Players step across a bridge made of tempered glass and fragile panes that shatter with one wrong step. Even with powers, this game is tricky. 11 could, in theory, push-test the glass telekinetically before stepping, ensuring her safety. She might also levitate herself across if she's strong enough. The final match is brutal hand-to-hand combat, and 11 has no shortage of combat experience. Against an ordinary human, she's unstoppable. Her powers would overwhelm almost anyone. But the real twist here is the psychological toll. In Squid Game, the finalists often face someone they've bonded with. Would 11 be willing to kill a friend to win, or would she rather sacrifice herself? Result: physically unbeatable, but emotionally conflicted. The biggest obstacle isn't the games themselves, it's 11's morality. She doesn't crave money, nor does she thrive on competition. Squid Game players fight because they're desperate, broken by debt. 11 doesn't fit that mold. She's a fighter, yes, but not for cash. She fights for people she loves. If forced into the games, she'd dominate physically, but her empathy could stop her from winning it all. So, could 11 survive Squid Game Season 3? The answer is yes. And no. She has the raw power to win every round. Her telekinesis, quick thinking, and combat skills make her more dangerous than any other contestant. But survival isn't just about strength. It's about making ruthless choices, betraying allies, and pushing past your humanity. That's where 11 might hesitate. In the end, she could easily reach the final stage, maybe even the last two. But would she walk out with the prize money, or sacrifice herself for someone else? Knowing 11, the latter seems far more likely. If you liked this breakdown, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Do you think 11 would crush Squid Game, or would her humanity cost her the win?